Painting the shed today. I got it all prepped yesterday. The owner said it was put together here on site, and I don't think they caulked anything. And he wanted it all sealed up, which it should be. So I had to caulk all the trim, the windows. So it was all day caulking. The nails were set at varying levels. Some were flush, some were countersunk, synced, whatever that word is. And some of them were still protruding a little bit. So ones that were sticking out, hammered those in. And some of them needed filled in. So I got those spackled, and then you can see spot primer in places. So yeah, it was a day of prep. I'm going to get it painted using this good paint from Benjamin Moore, the Regal Select. They call it soft gloss, the sheen. That's their fancy way of saying semi-gloss. So he got a pretty good match on the red. He just picked it from some swatches of paint. It's a Pittsburgh color. It's called Candy Apple Red. So that's going to go on the trim. And for the body of it, we just got it off the shelf white. I'm going to start painting. If you haven't done this before, this might seem counterintuitive, but the best way to do it, and you can do it however you want, but the best way to do it is to first paint the trim and then paint the body. That way it makes it quicker and easier and looks way better when you cut in the lines, because it's easier to cut in those lines on the body of the building than it is to try to get your paintbrush on the little edges of the trim pieces there. Let's start painting. This shed is now painted. It came out great. The owner loves it. We'll take a look around. Takeaway from this job, remember when using red paint, it doesn't cover as well as other colors. Reds just inherently don't cover as well. I think part of that is reds take a lot of tint in the paint to get it to red. A lot of colorant goes in there and it basically thins out the base of the paint. So it just doesn't cover as well. As you remember, it was already red on there, but I did two and a half coats. I did 2 full coats, and then where the areas where there was primer or spackle, after that second coat, I went back, a few light spots, touched those up, no big deal. Some things you couldn't tell from the video, some behind the scenes stuff, or maybe behind the fence stuff. One of the neighbors smells like they have a 20-pound pile of dog poop in their yard. I hope that's not really the case, but man, it stinks over there. Also, about every 20 or 30 minutes, they're firing up cigarettes. And of course I'm downwind from that. So that came over. And then about every other hour, they were burning the devil's lettuce. And I know what that smells like because I went to a Pink Floyd concert in the 1980s. So if you have any questions, complaints, leave them down below. Best of luck to you on your paint project. See you at the next job.